This is Colin Markovich reporting for Channel H News as we provide team coverage of UC President Janet Napolitano's visit to UCR. She's currently inside the genomics building meeting with UCR students, faculty, and staff. We recently got a chance to speak briefly with Napolitano about her plans here for UCR. Please take a look.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
My name is Winnie.
Okay.
I'm a student writer for the Wisconsin
Can we walk and talk at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I'd just like to ask you a few questions.
Uh-huh.
Two questions.
Two questions, yes. So as one of the most prominent female figure in the United States, I was wondering what drives you into participating in the school administrative aspect.
Because it's the best public university in this wonderful state with the highest upside to it. Yeah.
Is that like what
huge opportunity.
brings you to UC?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are some of the resources in UC that you want to further develop?
Well, I think we want to make sure that we're as affordable as we can be and that our doors are wide open. And I think we also want to support the research aspect of this university. It really is what makes it world famous. So we want to support that too.
Okay, thanks, Winnie.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Very much.
Bye.
Newly appointed UC President Janet Napolitano spent a day at UCR as part of her 10 campus-wide UC tour. Meeting with student leaders, staff, and faculty, Napolitano expressed a desire to invest in additional research while making a UC education more affordable.
I'm standing now with Diane Klein, spokesperson for the University of California. Tell us, how has President Napolitano's visit to UC Riverside been so far?
Well, I think so far it's been very productive, and she's met with a number of students, faculty, and staff. Some of those meetings were planned, others were impromptu, and I think she's really fortunate to meet so many people just on the path who are open to her and not only want to voice their concerns but are interested in her perspective of the campus.
What has the reaction been like from students here on campus?
I think so far it's been positive. Students everywhere have concerns, and all of us have been students. There are issues about affordability, the issues about diversity, which really UC Riverside is the poster child for successful diversity and academic excellence. And so I think the president was really intrigued and eager to come in.
As Napolitano met with UCR staff and faculty in the School of Medicine, a very different scene emerged outside, where a crowd of students gathered to protest Napolitano's selection as UC president. Many were concerned with her policies toward undocumented immigrants during her tenure as Secretary of Homeland Security. Others voiced frustration with the lack of transparency in the selection process.
I'm standing here with Norman Barrios, a UCR student who's currently protesting Napolitano's visit. Can you talk a little bit about what your protest is about?
So we're addressing a couple issues, right? Napolitano is the new UC president, right? But previously her position was the chair of the Department of Homeland Security, right? So she's responsible for 1.5 million deportations, right? A lot of families being broken up. And so as a constituent of undocumented students like myself, we are concerned with their appointmentship, right? So we're addressing that. We're also addressing the way the UC presidents are elected. There's no democratic process. There's no accountability to students, right? And so when there's no accountability to students, you have high tuition fee hikes as a result, right? Another issue that are going on throughout the university. So.
Hi, this is Sandy Ban reporting from Channel H. I'm here today with the former ASCCR Vice President of External Affairs, Lazaro Cardenas. Hey Lazaro, what brings you out here today?
So I was out here today with several dozen individuals, campus students and other students from other campuses and the community to demonstrate against the appointment and the position of Janet Napolitano, former Secretary of Homeland Security, as the UC President. Janet Napolitano oversaw, I'm sure this has been reiterated over again, 1.2 and 1.5 million deportations during her time. And she's also, in my eyes, represents a state of militarization.
I'm here with David Chavez, second year PhD student. David, I understand that you had a meeting with her earlier this morning. What did you guys talk about?
Earlier today, 12 or 13 student representatives met with President Napolitano, and we brought up various different issues, including diversity on campus, undocumented students, as well as graduate students. And for me personally, I brought up the question around her reliance or her background in enforcement and policing, and how that's going to impact us here on campus and securitization of the campus, specifically around community relations with the east side of Riverside, things like policing and racial profiling. So, various topics, but unfortunately she came about 15 minutes late to the meeting and left 15 minutes early, so, unfortunately we didn't have to get a full chance with her today.
Janet Napolitano's visit to the UC Riverside campus comes as she meets with the UC Board of Regents from November 12th to November 14th to discuss, quote, big ideas for the UC system. Reporting for Channel H, this is Colin Markovich.